back with another one. Back with another one. My favorite coach, Coach Nuke, the one and only Nuke Saban. I mean, I gotta win some championships before I start calling myself Nuke Saban. But we on our way. We're on our way. Just put my son down for a nap, or not a nap, but for bedtime. My wife went to sleep already, so I gotta get some dubs. We're not going to sleep on L's. You know what I'm saying? I need to have my family sleeping on W's. You feel me? I'm gonna send that link out, so make sure you tell somebody, and act not all night, but you about to get a game in that. You just wake up. Alright, and here we go. Let's do it. I did my recruiting already. So now it's just hit the game and let's get going. Let me double check. I don't know if we get our recruit now. I don't want to say that we didn't. Alright, we're about to get a recruit. We're gonna get a pretty good center, which we need badly. We need O-line horribly bad. It looks like that win did a lot for us, which I'm happy about. We're about to get a lot of commits, is what it seems like. All the recruits we wanted, we're gonna snatch up, like basically everybody. So I guess if we give it one more week, maybe. Yeah, because we want to get this. Let's just sort them real quick. Yeah, see, the only guy we're losing out on. The only guy I feel like we're really losing out on is left guard. The left tackle, we still got time. That left guard, we gotta get that going. And this athlete, both of them. Don't throw some more points at the athlete. Yeah, he took up the board. Well, I don't think he came anything anyway. I guess we could keep this right guard in the mix since we already offered him. But I don't think we're giving him any points. We're gonna start offering this right tackle, start putting points towards the right tackle in a second. 25 towards him. We gotta find some more points. We need like 25, so we need 50, we need 100 more points. That offer should be enough. That offer should be enough, especially with us winning. You know what I'm saying? Kicker and punter doing well. Punter doesn't. You're not gonna have a job, actually. And you're from Princeton? Shout out. Shout out. Alright, running back. We're gonna peel back a little bit, sorry. You would understand. Honestly, nah. We are. wanted a running back. Guys who committed. Let's get for Rat back on here. Oh, he's not committed yet. Hold on. Okay, I like this. I only want to steal him because he's... No, that's not a rival. Never mind. I'm thinking that's Buffalo. Buffalo's not even in our conference. What am I talking about? Sorry. Last season. Yeah, these 5 running backs is enough. I guess we could look at edge. I'm trying to figure out what positions we want to look at. Oh, we don't need edge rushers, but we do need Mike. Ryan Moon, I can rock with it. Juco Jr. I didn't plan on doing recruiting, but hey. And I feel like we're on their board. Let's you know what I'm saying, let's take a chance. Go transfer strategy. And do I want a bunch of lurkers? Nah, I need some. Yeah, we need thumpers too. I like the way I like the signal caller, especially if it's doing from Rutgers. They already offered him. I'm cool with that. I like the way we're looking. Get a mic. Yeah. Well, yeah, since he's committed, take him off the board, but I don't really need to. Okay. Yeah, like if we're in the lead, we're gonna peel back just a little bit, just to get some more points to spread out. We're already setting the house. I think we should finish the job here. Who else do we like? Like these are all locks. Like I know we got these locked in. We're in a good lead here. We still got 65 points. Alright. $25 we spent like that. The 25 we just freed up was for these guys. We don't need this player that bad, but I just feel like because he's an athlete, we could put him anywhere, and that's really why I want him. Still got 15 to work with. Oh, no, we're in a good lead for him. Take it out. 25. Alright. Alright, so we freed up 25. So what I do with that 25 is you just throw some scholarships. We're just gonna throw out 5 scholarships real quick. We're in second place with these guys. Okay. Let's get some influence on them. We shouldn't lose that lead we got. Actually, nah. It's no way they could jump past us that much, right? I'm not even gonna play like that. They first and second is cool. So what we really want to attack is these guys. Like, you already got a scholarship. We'll offer you. I know it's like I'm offering that you scout them. Cool. It's the only season I think I'm gonna be able to do this because it's like. I don't want to have to worry about O-line or linebackers like the specific in certain positions. I'm just tired of having to worry about. Yeah, I'm just going to DM. I don't know if that's enough influence though. But look at the schools ahead of us. We're not out of the mix for this. But do we want this right card that bad? Like, he ain't all that, man. The attempt towards somebody else. Yeah, he'll be alright. We'll put that 10 towards you. Yep. Let's get it, man. Salute. Let's get in this game. Put Ohio State to bed. Show who's the real Ohio State. Julian Johnson, great game last game. Yesirrrr Johnson for Heisman. Let's continue to write this story. Help this narrative. Right now, this is our lucky jerseys. Gotta rock with them. I guess they can wear red. We like in Colorado, so actually let me lock that in. I like that Colorado playbook last game. Look great too. For us to have gotten 2 turnovers, man, and then back-to-back weeks we got defensive touchdowns. So, hey, it's not perfect, but it's getting somewhere. Time to start boosting the defense. But what else can we upgrade before I do that? Okay. We want to boost those DBs. I think that's what we want to do. I can't, I'm so tired of the DBs being bad. Hey man, I'm excited. Looking forward to this one. Waiting for my rematch since the last time we played them, man. Let's go. The real Ohio State. And this is game 1 of the gauntlet, the Ohio Gauntlet. We play Ohio State, then we go
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Nope, no Toledo. Gotta do better next season. Next season is gonna be perfect.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kent State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in sports, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming out. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense.
The punter is terrible.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. Man, defender missed. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Lets it go to the end zone.
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move.
Oh, my goodness.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Wow.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
What I go with this?
Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
First.
The short hands, it's Stevens. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
With the catch, it's Stevens. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry up. Johnson looking to throw. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here.
Everybody looking good so far. We're going to rotate the running back a little bit.
Power football with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to motion.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
That was a tough drive. touchdown.
They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Martin. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. They didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break.
Starters definitely fresh.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down.
Hunter is wide open, but give me one.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Wow.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target and take him away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
3rd down play in the red zone, and They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go to the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. It's 4th and short. Now, decision time.
And the Golden Flashes need to pick it up on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And he just run backwards. I don't even want to look at it.
On to a 1st half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
I don't think it's going to be that kind of game.
Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think that...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Right,
they'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Makes the grab. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, this slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Fourth down, going to the air.
Whoa.
Way to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
I just don't like how my players running fight for the ball. He just hops right in front of
The
me.
give on the inside.
Yeah, that's not happening. You crazy? Come on now. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. It would have to be a lot more respectable. It would have to be like, we would have to be going at it back and forth, last minute, final drive. Bro, no. Never. Why would I let that slide? Never. Never. Bring me that back.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Just one of them guys right here.
Finds a tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The golden flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game. We love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. The give on the option. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes the easy completion. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to keep it in the air. He makes a grab. And he was so close to scoring with that one, but he's shoved out of bounds at the 2. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Had to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the golden flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down.
They're trying to find the right play.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You're not dead ass right now. You're not dead ass right now. You're not dead ass right now.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
This is a video game.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
This should be in the stadium close to the worst. But they took it away.
Johnson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake.
Yeah, bro. Fuck no. Like, bro, what? Can I at least get the ball off? Can I at least get the ball off, bro? No, I'm not going for that. Never would. Lucky you.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports. I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Powell with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kent State's offense has the ball first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Johnson wants to throw it quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jeff.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew them.
They've got them bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The golden flashes want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Banks. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the golden flashes. Headed quickly to the line. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
I was wondering about this really unfair stuff.
The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Got room to work. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught. Shakes off the defender. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. With the catch, it's Smith. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Grab near the marker, it's Graham. Headed to the end zone. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. And back to the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Hey, quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Just keep slinging it. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Short hands. It's Hunter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure coming. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got it. First down and more. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Johnson wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Was the pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Johnson looking to throw. It's complete. Touchdown, Kent State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, big-time players make big plays in big games. And on that 4th down, final play of the first half, what an unbelievable job making the grab and taking it in for the touchdown. That was huge for the offense, giving them the lead. You just can't do it any better than that.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Golden Flashes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Sings it complete to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. to the ground with the back. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
This is a video game, mind you.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Holding on a receiver.
They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Johnson wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. And he'll be brought down.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Might be calling a hot route.
Right next to him, you can't get the right ball.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Looking down the middle. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies, and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, you kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Johnson looking to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making him play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, you know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game right now.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half, you're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes in the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Buckeye.
You must not know. I'm not taking it out today. I don't care. I don't care. Get that W. I don't care about any means we bringing that shit home. Bringing that shit home. Don't care, bruh. Bro, you trying to ruin my season, bro. You trying to get me fired and shit, bro.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Let's just see, can we finally kick the ball off? Please.
The Golden Flashes will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Back to throw, it's Saying. That's reeled in, it's Porter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Golden Flashes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. And that's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Martin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Here comes the heat. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Dropping back, it's Saying. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quick screen to the speedster outline. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Oh, I bet.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that quarterback.
And the golden flashes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the move, it's Harris. find some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for you.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Johnson wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle at Stevens. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. Johnson looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Give him 6. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks up the first down. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the ground. He's got it again. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The golden flashes are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Those are hard for offensive line. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side and watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the golden flashes in the hurry up. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He might want another play. From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it pushed down at the 39. This offense has it with really good field position. Reading the option, it's Sayin. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a...
Into the stride inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Here's a heat. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Banks. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down. Or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
At midfield, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead. Finish.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry.
I wasn't really my plan, if I'm being honest.
Johnson wants to throw it. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. To be honest, both of these offense played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come out just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Game-winning drive is made holds twice. to, but I ain't gonna do it. Next time. Good runs. I mean, I tried.